and welcome to Imagination Station, the show in which every time you hear a new story, you make new friends who you'll never forget, and believe me, they'll never forget you either.
And the show where you learn amazing things and new things that maybe you didn't know before.
Dive into amazing tales with us.
The show where you feel like you're stuffed with so much knowledge that you just start bursting and spouting out to everyone around you and filling them with knowledge too.
The show that has different segments that encourage you, motivate you, and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. And today we have another story for you. And this story called The Positive Path. What comes to your mind when you hear that?
I see a path with a lot of options on the side, like bushes. Some of them are good and some of them are bad. You pick out all the good options, all the good values, like flowers. You put them in a basket and you go along the path.
I like that.
It sounds good, yes. Kind of reminds me of Robert Frost's poem. You know, along the road, when two roads are there, you can choose either road and each road will lead you to several other things.
Yeah, to a new destiny.
To a new destiny.
And this road is kind of special because the story starts with a road where a wise man and his fellow disciple, they want to reach a far village. They were walking in the road. It was kind of very long, carrying their stuff with them, you know, and one of them started to get tired. But the wise man told him, like, we're gonna reach there in probably 2 miles. So they kept going 2 miles. After they reached the 2 miles from walking, they found an old person. He was like a farmer. He was farming. So they passed by him. And then the disciple told the farmer, like, have we reached to the village? How far is it? The disciple the farmer told him, it's gonna take only 2 miles. So the wise man kind of laughed, you know? He was looking at him and laughing. And then the farmer started laughing. And then the disciple was looking at him like, what do you mean? Why they are laughing? He was like kind of weird, you know? What are you doing?
Oh,
he doesn't
2
understand.
miles to positivity.
Yes. So then the wise man kept moving 2 miles and also the disciple get tired. And then after 2 miles, when they reached, they found an old lady. She was carrying a bunch of foods to her home. Then they asked her, the disciple asked her, like, how it's gonna take to reach the village? She told him, oh, it's just 2 miles to be there.
So
the wise man,
so
he
it
laughed.
means that
They all laughed.
wherever for you it is, wherever positivity is there for you, you just find it. You don't go around asking,
I think
it's positivity here because I can't see it really.
No, I think
Could
it
be.
means that you just feel, okay, just 2 more miles, we keep going. 2 more miles, we keep going.
moving.
We have that hope in our mind. Okay, just 2 more miles, then we'll reach there.
That hope is a great thing. It helps us to move.
It can help us.
The fuel.
Could be.
The fuel to a car.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm losing my patience. So what's inside of here?
It's gonna take 2 miles.
2 months?
But let's see what you're gonna have. It's a different question.
I hear some paper.
It's gonna be the answer 2 miles or something different. Let's see. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go this one.
Maybe you got like a long question.
What one advice
Uh-huh.
can you share real time to
Relating to volunteering.
Wait, can I see that for a second?
No, Hassan?
You asked.
I just want to read.
After 2
Well,
minutes.
you know, volunteering is something good because, you know, maybe, I don't know what kind of story you're saying, but maybe after that, when they ask another person, maybe he has a car or something, so he's gonna go and let them drive to the village and then he doesn't take anything from them.
What a positive imagination. I like that.
So, volunteering, I have no idea what volunteering has to do with the story, but then I guess every story has a twist. Volunteering, I would say, is something that you do with a good intention. You don't do out of necessity, oh, so if I volunteer, people will see me as a good person. Volunteering is just done out of the goodness in your heart. It is done just to help someone.
I think the best thing that we could do is to spread goodwill and positivity and happiness to everyone, so that if the whole world is happy, then it'll be a good place for everyone.
Yes.
I definitely agree. Do you have any perspective, Hassan?
Yes. Well, I think you should spread positivity around the world. So those people that are unpositive, they will soon be positive.
Yeah.
hopefully the disciple will be positive, right? Because
Yeah.
he's about to lose his patient. So when he saw the old lady laughing and also like the wise man laughing, he even become more frustrated. He's like, why they are laughing? What's the secret? Is there a secret between them? So he kept going 2 miles. But before he kept even going further, he said, he took his items, put them on the ground and said, I'm not gonna move any step closer until you tell me why you are laughing. The first time you saw the random guy, you laughed with him. And then you saw the old lady, she asked her like, how many miles it's gonna take? She told you only 2 miles. Then you start laughing again. You guys are driving me crazy. What's happening? Where are we going? And why you are laughing?
Yeah.
He's like, is there any secret between you and them that I don't know about? The disciple became so frustrated. He said to the wise man, I'm not gonna take any single step until you tell me the secret between you and the other people. What do you think the secret was?
They were trying to make him happy.
Could be.
They were just positive.
They were just positive.
They were just trying to encourage him and tell him that to reach anything that you want to, you have to walk.
They were trying to give him goodwill.
Sometimes the more you move, the more you feel it's drifting away. But then you just have to keep moving until you're too fast for it to move away.
And sometimes it could be very close, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe the secret was that they still have a long way to go and not 2 miles.
Yes, so they're trying to encourage him to keep pushing. Sometimes we have our goal in front of us, we just need this little push.
Yeah.
Maybe an encouragement from someone, maybe something positive, a positive word, right?
Yes.
So that's what the old lady and also like the stranger, the farmer, was trying to tell the disciple and the wise man. The wise man, he knew it's gonna take longer distance, but because he knew that disciple will not have that patience. So if you just tell him 2 miles, maybe he can move.
Yeah.
If you just tell him 2 miles, maybe he can have more motivation.
He'll be
to
more
get closer.
encouraged.
Yeah.
He'll think, okay, it's this close. Why should I push it away? I'll just move forward.
Exactly.
I worked so much. And then finally, when he reaches, there's 2 miles are left.
Yeah.
So 2 miles could be a positive word.
Yeah.
If you have someone that you know is gonna achieve his goal and he needs a little push,
I'll
what
tell him.
one encouragement
2
you would tell
miles.
him? 2 miles.
2 miles.
The theme of the story, yes.
Yeah, same 2 miles.
2 miles, okay. What about you, Hassan?
4 miles.
4 miles?
Don't achieve it, please.
I would tell him to put out his hand and grab his goal or his opportunity.
Yes, grab your goal or your opportunity. You still have 2 miles. It's very close. Don't hesitate. Don't lose hope. You're just gonna need 2 miles to achieve your goals. Goals are everywhere around us. It just need a little push. So the more we push, the more we become closer and the more we can achieve even more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's this quote my teacher always tells me. Grab the opportunity before it goes away. I never thought about it much, but then now I see the point in that. Sometimes the opportunity will be right in front of you. You just have to keep moving a little more. And sometimes it may not even be 2 miles. It may be just
1 mile.
It may be just a centimeter or millimeter away, but then you may have already given up. So all the hard work that you put in would be to nothing. It would go up in ashes.
Okay, that could actually apply to even sports. Like if you go for a running race in the Olympics, you're far behind, but then you keep gaining on the others. But at that time you think, I cannot do it because you're nearing the finish line. Everyone is doing that. But then if you're just stretched out one more leg, maybe you could have been the first place winner.
Yeah.
Wait, you're right. You should always reach for the opportunity that's in front of you.
Okay.
Which is why I'm reaching for this.
Other side.
Other side.
Why is it 2 sides? Okay. So what do you usually do to make someone happy?
Great question.
What do
do
you
you
usually do to make someone happy?
I know.
You give them good thoughts.
I multiply my joy.
Multiply
Maybe-
it.
My joy
Your
to
joy.
theirs. Yes. So
Very nice.
What
By
about-
volunteering, maybe? Our encouragement?
it could be in any manner. Sometimes they require a few words of encouragement. Sometimes a bit of help. And sometimes just make them feel as though, just make them a bit determined and more angry a bit. So they may like, okay,
Yeah.
I think you can do it.
Yes.
What about you,
Or-
Marzouk?
For me, one thing that I do is like motivate them by saying something positive and doing something encouragement that can help them, uplift them, so they can see the potential within themselves. So dear viewers, what's something you will do to motivate others to become their best version of themselves? And what have you learned from the story? Don't go away, stay tuned for our next segment.
Your heart is like a little pump that helps move blood around your body. Blood brings oxygen and nutrients to keep you healthy. Sometimes, when babies are growing in their mommy's belly, their hearts don't form perfectly. This is called a congenital heart defect. Imagine if a toy car had a part that didn't fit quite right. It might not move as smoothly. That's kind of like how having a special condition can make the heart work a little harder. There are lots of different types of congenital heart defects.
Hello girls,
Hi.
how are you?
Yeah, great.
So today we are going to be technical a little bit
Okay.
with clay. So I will teach you a very important step in prepping clay.
Okay.
All potters need to know this step,
Okay.
and it's actually we have more than one way to do it, but today I will teach you only one way to do it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So if you are working with clay, either hand build or wheel, you need to prep the clay.
Yeah.
There is a very fun fun fact that I want to tell you about.
Okay.
Clay has a memory.
Oh.
Can you
Really?
imagine that?
How?
Absolutely. So it's there in its bag for a long time.
Okay.
So if the bag is a cylinder shape, then it will remember its shape as a cylinder. So if you didn't prep it before working in it, in the kiln, which is the pottery oven,
Okay.
if you didn't prep it, then it will tilt
Oh.
because it will remember its old shape.
Wow.
Yes.
So it's pretty much got brain. That's
Oh,
nice.
absolutely. So it means it has feelings too.
I
No,
get-
to not hurt it. So now we will prep the clay.
Okay.
So the first thing is to insert new memory in clay.
Okay.
So it will be prepared for a plate or a cup
So
or whatever.
how do we do that?
By wedging it. Now we will wedge it.
Okay.
This style is called ram's head.
Ram's head. Okay, that's a very. Why is it called that? Special name.
This is a nice question. You will understand why it's called like that after we finish.
Okay.
So the first benefit of wedging the clay is inserting a new memory in
Okay.
clay and let it forget that it was in a bag.
Okay.
So let's start wedging, and I will tell you more benefits of wedging the clay while we do it.
Okay.
So now, can you see my hands, how I'm holding the clay? I will just support the clay from below with my fingertips. And I will push the clay with this part of my palm
Okay.
towards down. So I will do it without clay, then you can mimic it with the clay, okay?
Okay.
So I will push like that. You see how I'm doing it? I'm just folding the clay on each other, okay? So I will push like that. Just watch me do it and then repeat. So I will do that. Then I will raise it again and do it again. And raise and do it again.
Okay.
And raise and do it again. And again and again. Did you grasp it?
Okay. Something like this.
Show me. Because you are pushing with your thumb.
Okay.
And I told you will not use your thumb. Actually, you are using your palm to wedge.
Okay.
And now you will know why it's called ram's head.
Oh. Wow.
See? So you should do this at least 10 times
Okay.
if you did it properly. If you not, then you will do it 20 times. So where you will push, you will push the clay from this side. Can you do it this way? Okay, support. Put your hand like that and push downwards. Yes.
Okay.
And again,
Okay.
support and push again. Perfect. You see, you're starting to get ram's head. Yay.
Okay. I don't think I got it. I definitely need to practice more.
Absolutely.
Look at my head.
So wedging the clay actually also will eliminate the chance of bubbles being in there.
Oh,
Because if you have bubbles inside the clay, then in the kiln, they will pop off and you will find holes in your piece.
okay.
Also, another benefit of wedging the clay,
Yes.
can you start doing it again?
Okay.
Is to distribute the moisture.
I take it like this and then push, right?
Yes, so that's why I made it for you as, no.
Okay.
Let's just support it, make it raised,
Okay.
put these on top, yes,
Okay.
and fold, exactly, and leave and raise. Support with your fingertips, just fingertips, slowly, and yes, and again, perfect, again, raise, nice, let me see Ram's head. I think you're starting to have it, huh?
Yeah.
Yalla, good, show me.
I'm
my.
not so sure about that.
Now it's what? A hot dog or what? What is that?
I think it's a broken ram's head.
Okay, you can start again. Just support from below with your fingers. So also, as we mentioned, it will distribute the moisture throughout the clay. Again. So it will be consistent.
I am getting some sort of head.
Yes. You're right.
You're a born sculptor.
Is it difficult?
It's actually fun.
Yeah.
Kind
But
of
it's
relaxing.
kind
but then
of
you gotta get the
difficult.
technique first. But then once that I feel kind of relaxing is just you moving hands. Lots of hand exercise.
Do you know that this is the simplest way to wedge clay? Oh yeah.
I can't even imagine what the others would feel like.
Yeah.
So most likely we use this for small pieces. Whenever we want to wedge big pieces, we use another kind of wedging, which I cannot do actually with this piece,
Okay.
which called spiral wedge.
Oh.
Eventually, like
Yeah,
the
it'll get
name, it will
spiral.
look like spiral. So I hope you learned something.
Yes.
Today?
Yes. Hey, actually, I have a question. It's not related to wedging, but then if you're like making a piece,
Yes.
so then how long will it take to bake? Like, is there a difference? If it's a smaller piece, will it take less time, or is it same time for big and
Wow,
small?
very nice question. So we cannot put the piece inside the kiln till it's fully dry. So if it's a big piece, definitely it will take a longer time to dry. If it's a smaller piece, it will take less time. A small piece in winter would take at least 2 days to dry.
That's so
In
long.
Kuwait summer, it will take few hours to dry. So
Great.
big pieces depends on how much clay we are using in that.
So it's best to do pottery in summer.
No, not really. But sometimes opening the kiln in winter is nice because of the heat that comes out of the kiln. So yeah,
Can we bake it in the normal oven?
no, for sure not. Because the way we bake it, we bake it on high temperatures that reaches, let's say, 1,200 Celsius and even more. And this is medium range firing. Absolutely. The low range is 950
Okay. Wow.
Celsius. So the way we bake it makes it food safe and makes it durable for usage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
It actually looks cute now. I've got a head.
But you need to poke in the eyes.
Very good.
There you go.
So I think we're done.
We got a head.
Nice.
Yeah, I got it too.
Wow. So the best way to start the wedging this shape is to start with a cylinder shape.
Okay.
Because it will assist you to hold it from the tip and then push it downward.
Okay.
Okay. And to test if it's actually wedged properly or not,
Yes.
you can cut the piece,
Okay.
and if there's no air inside and mine has air, can you see the bubble?
Yeah.
It means I need more wedging.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So if it has no air inside, and then you stop wedging. But if it has air inside, then you need to wedge again and again till you eliminate all the
Can I
bubbles.
try cutting mine?
Yes, try that. That's
Thank
it.
you.
Oh, there is a huge bubble.
Biggest bubble.
Let me try. Okay.
Okay, so I have to combine them again. Let's see. Oh my god, I think pottery is so good. I think I should become a potter in the future.
Wow.
I should become one as soon as I get the hang of this wedging. Okay.
Oh,
mine just has a
wow, I
tiny
think
hole.
yours is perfect, huh? No bubbles.
Wow.
So you wedged it properly.
So, what is the best thing to make using this clay?
What do you mean, what's the best thing to
Like-
make?
Plates, cups was the easiest thing to make.
Well, it's upon you. What do you
Okay.
like to do?
Okay.
For me, I like to explore a lot.
Okay.
And since I like art, so I like to do sculptures.
Oh wow.
A little
Are
bit.
they hard?
Yes, really hard because you need to make the form first, then build up on it.
Oh yeah.
The,
I can pretty much
uh,
imagine. I
the
can't
clay
even make
itself.
decent sandcastles.
Me
so I-
neither.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
Expo 965, showcasing Kuwait's heritage and handcrafts. Expo 965 is an annual exhibition dedicated to preserving and showcasing Kuwait's rich cultural heritage. It serves as a platform for artisans, collectors, and heritage enthusiasts to display traditional crafts, rare artifacts, and historical memorabilia. The expo features a diverse range of handmade crafts, pottery and ceramics, handmade clay pieces crafted from organic materials, eggshell carving, a delicate and highly detailed art from where artists carve intricate designs into fragile eggshells, wood carving and joinery. Craftsmen displayed carved furniture, wooden utensils, and decorative pieces. Metal engraving and jewelry making. Traditional gold and silver jewelry inspired by the Kuwaiti heritage. String art. Colorful and intricate patterns made by winding thread around nails, forming an artistic design. Calligraphy and painting. Arabic calligraphy and paintings inspired by Kuwaiti history and landscapes.
Creativity, curiosity, and inspiration. That's what title our discussion. I am so excited to dive into today's topic. Are you guys excited?
Yes.
Shall we dive?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Who's want to go now?
Me.
Okay, Retaaj. Here you are.
Okay, I'm going with this one, I think. Oh, if I had a superpower for a day, what superpower would you choose and why?
For one day only.
Yeah.
That's going to be
One,
challenging.
That's kind of less. Oh, I know. I want the superpower to grant all my wishes.
Yeah. I was
Okay,
gonna say
that's
that.
smart. Okay, I like that.
Or for the superpower to never understand the time. So I never really change it.
Whoa.
I think I want the superpower that will last me forever.
Okay,
Maybe I want a superpower to wish anything I want and not just three wishes.
nice. So y'all,
Okay. And I would wish to have this superpower for all my life.
all in your life.
I would want instant teleportation.
So,
Ooh.
You seem
Where are you
to
gonna go?
teleportation.
What?
Yeah.
where are you gonna go?
So basically, if I have a final exam and I don't know anything in my brain, it's just disappeared.
Teleport.
I'll go get my book. When the teacher comes, immediately teleport back to home.
Okay, so what if your mom sees you?
My mom,
Yeah.
Or maybe you can
I'll
Then
just
you
say
can teleport to
bye bye,
Jupiter.
and then I'll just go.
maybe
And then you go
take
back to school.
Maybe teleportate and yeah, and also like invisible.
If I have a
Becoming
superpower for one day, I will extend the time. Instead of 24, maybe I will make it like 1,000 hours for one day. How do you think that?
Hundreds.
Can you imagine like 1,000 hours for one day?
That would be
Wow.
kind of
Imagine
hard.
60 hours in school.
60 hours school?
Okay, you want one day, let me give it to you. We call day when the sun is there and night when the sun goes, right?
Yeah.
And then one day is completed. In Antarctica and at the poles mainly, you got 6 months of day and 6 months of night. So you got lots of day. You got like a huge day, just
Yes.
one day.
On the
I
other
would love
end
the
of the
genie.
spectrum, you will have like a lot of things to achieve.
Guys, about as you said, space and how many days are there in a year?
365.
365.
So
And in a leap year,
365.
366.
25.
Yeah, 0.25. But then that doesn't really count. We take all the 0.25s, you add it, and then you make it 1. And then you put it into a leap year because 4, right? So
Yeah,
every 4 years we collect, and then 1 year we added 366.
So we have like around 365 days and opportunities to
Yeah.
become the person we want to be.
Yes.
What's something you would like to achieve or goal that you are working on?
I'm working on getting my reading better.
You're reading better.
Yeah.
Nice. So what are you doing like in the process?
So in the process, we have in school something called drop everything and read. So we just read for the whole entire when we have free time.
Okay.
And also at home, after I finish my homework,
Uh-huh.
I do for me another homework by myself. I read something, like a book, and this part that I read, let's say 1 chapter, I write about it, but in my own way.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. That's
I'd like to go second.
Sure.
okay.
Okay. So what I'd like to achieve is... Actually, you go second. I'm trying to remember what I was trying to achieve.
Maybe you have like a huge list, huh? I see. Okay.
I think I would like to achieve. You know, sometimes we tend to give up quickly.
Yes.
Sometimes really quickly because we see there's no change from day 1 to day 2. We really tend to give up. I think I would like to achieve that. I stop giving up and I keep moving and moving and moving. Finally, one day, one day, I reach my goal. Any one day, I don't mind when it is.
A great tip from our friend Rima. So be patient towards your goal. Don't judge your.
I should have the patience, yes. I think I have patience, but after some time, the patience just like, okay, you're taking too long. I'm getting impatient. The patience itself gets impatient.
Run away.
So it just runs away.
Wait, I'd like to go to Saturn actually to get more knowledge.
To where?
You know Saturn is so light it can float on water.
Yeah.
I don't think
Float on water?
Yeah.
Saturn is so light it can float on water. And the second biggest planet.
Yeah. Well,
I actually
first
knew
is
that it's the
Jupiter.
second biggest planet, but float. So I can just pick up Saturn.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can pick up Fel, you can pick up Saturn. Easy.
Now, Zoom, do you want to make a rocket with me?
Okay. Maybe I will bring my camera and video, because I like videography. One thing that I would like to improve or a goal to achieve is to learn videography. So what I have done is like taking a piece of paper,
Yeah.
okay, and put like some daily task. One of them was watching something useful on daily basis, video or maybe like tutorials, so I can increase my ability. Something else I did is go there and be hands-on action or hands-on practice. Okay, so I can practice my videography skills and to see how much progress did I make within like this time.
Okay.
So Ria, what do you think?
Well, actually, I think that one goal I would like to achieve, I want to read as many books as possible. And upon the knowledge that I gain, I want to write a few articles so I can improve my writing and I can read a lot of books at the same time.
Can't wait
That's a
to read
great
your
idea.
articles, Ria.
Thank you.
So I don't know. What would you? Oh yeah, you actually told if you'd like to achieve.
Well,
You'd like to bring your your camera to Saturn. Am I right?
Could be, yes.
Yeah,
I
can
take
we-
some
well,
videos for you.
What?
I take some videos for you.
Sure. You can also give me your camera.
Okay.
well, you know
So-
what I would do?
Yeah.
I would actually, when I go to Saturn,
Okay.
I would just pick it up and go to Earth.
Oh.
But
I
good.
take Saturn with me.
It's kind of a gas giant, so you can't pick it up.
It's gas. So can you? Oh, you see air. Oh, let me pick it up. Can you do that?
Well, see,
Kind
well,
of.
Mercury,
Air.
Mercury,
I got air in my hand.
Okay, now Hassan is using his imagination.
Too much.
See?
Way too much.
Yeah.
Very nice. So, our dear friends, if you only have one day, not 100 day, not 1,000 day, not 1,000,000 day, only one day, what one ability you will choose? Until next time, stay positive. See you later.